Libra, how are you? I'm going to do a reading for the current energies. As always, please just take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story, right? I sure appreciate you all. So, if you appreciate what I do here, hit that like button. Yeah, right there. Really makes a difference to my channel. And I'd love to see my channel grow. But Libra, let's see what's going on. We have the Five of Swords coming up reversed to the Seven of Cups. So a little arguing going to be going on here around a situation. But let's see what this is. Yeah, I'm just getting a sense of, some fighting and you not liking how things go. So, there could be, because a lot of times when we have the Five of Swords energy, there's always a winner and a loser in this one. And somebody wants to have the last word. And the fact that it comes up reversed and it's crossed by the Seven of Cups, I can't help but feel there's a lot of arguing over an energy that, has been really unsettled and really not grounded. All right, whenever I see the Seven of Cups, there's this element of uncertainty, of really not knowing what's going on. And I have a feeling that, the fight that's going on could be around, what you want versus what someone else wants. Because we do have the Judgment card sitting here above you. So, this is about, trying to fix things and give people another chance and trying to make things work. And I think you have really looked at the energy between you and this person. Right? And here, there's decisions that have to be made, and when we have this Hanged Man energy, this is about you being really kind of hung up, not knowing how to move forward. What is the next step that you have to take, because you're feeling really trapped, you're feeling really strapped. And this is your recent past. And I think you've been really trying to figure out what you want to do. And maybe you made some decisions. And this is what brought on this fight. I don't know whether this is going to work. I don't know whether or not, we're going to be able to make this reunion happen. I'm trying to make things work, but I just feel as if, there's been this change of energy because you're just not feeling the growth, the passion that you once had in relation with this person who you're fighting with, right? And I feel as if, here you are with the Two of Swords. Really seeing things a little clearer now, but with you and your person. It's not like it used to be. Whenever we get to the point of the Judgment card, we've got some history. I think you need to look at everything. Really look at this energy between you and this person and whether or not it's really going to work. Because I think down the road, I think you see how things are going to be. Because nothing has changed, has it? You may have changed, but they have not changed. And here we do have this this Knight of Pentacles coming up reverse. This is, not being able to, make any moves. This is an energy of this not happening. Somebody not wanting to do the work. Somebody not wanting, to kind of make the decisions with you. So I feel as if it's time for you to make a decision to go on your own or not. You're looking at your options here. And, if you want to try to give somebody one more chance, knowing that it's not going to work, maybe to satisfy their needs more than your needs. There could be that pressure where, you see that, this is probably not going to turn out the way you want it. You're really clear on what you want, right? And I feel as if, this other person is what's been confusing you. And your clarity versus their inconsistency is what's causing all of this. You feel really tied and strapped to a situation. And, you don't feel like, things are really, fair and balanced. This is the Five of Swords. Something's got to change. Because you can't keep fighting with this person. Let's try to make it work again. But, the truth is that the connection isn't there anymore. It's just not. And I think you guys are trying to figure out what can we do to turn this around. But I think you're really clear. I think you see that this is not going to work out in the end. Because they're not going to change. All right? The Knight of Pentacles does the work. The Knight of Pentacles says, okay, we got to push through. And I think you are really ready to move on your own way. I think you're ready to just kind of throw in the towel and, just be really clear that this is what I want. I think I want my own start. I think I want my own direction. Because this is not going to work. You're very clear. Look, Queen of Wands, this is how you are. You're very focused. You know what you want. And you've thought about it, especially with this Hanged Man. You've really thought about what you want. But when you start to see that, you know, this isn't going to happen. This isn't going to work. You and I are not going to work. This is not going to work. We're not going to be able to make this work. You know, I'm trying to love you, but it's not happening here. You know, it's just not going to work. So yeah, I'm feeling like, you know, you Libra, whoever this is, I think you're like, okay, you know, that we're going to fight again this week. We're going to have that fight again. We're going to try to make up. We're going to try to make this work. But at the end of the day, Libra, I think you know that it's just not going to. I think you know that, you know, to keep going in this direction with this person, you guys are going to keep fighting, right? That tumultuous energy. You know, it's like you left at one point, because I do feel as if, you know, this is an energy of where you separated and now you've come back, because we got the Six of Swords and he's reversed. So it's like you moved away from it only to come back to this energy to find out nothing has changed. So yeah, I think, you know, this week, you know, even though you know that this is not going to work out, you know, you're going to let them see for themselves that it's just not. So I think in doing so, it kind of opens this door. I mean, you can't go back to a situation, you know, that's, you're just not feeling it. And honestly, it's just like you're just not feeling that connection. But, you know, being the Libra that you are, you're not just going to be cut and dry and cold, you know. It's almost like, you know, I do see you giving in and saying, okay, let's do it. Let's try one more time. But this may be the last time that you do try, because I think you're at that point when we reach that Judgment card and we try to reconcile and give it one more chance. You know, it's either it's going to work this time or it's not. And I think you, Libra, know that it's not going to work this time, but we're going to give it a shot and we're going to see where we end up. You know, so I think, you know, honestly, Libra, this is the beginning of truly the end. All right, so listen, I'm going to end it here. I had a hard time with this reading, so I hope it resonated with someone. Take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story. And I'll see you all later, all right? Until then, be well. Bye now.